Sigma 18-35 f1.8 is highly sought after due to its extreme versatility and constant low aperture. This lens is part of Sigma's Art line, which is their top tier lens category. So before I started, I expected greatness and I got what I was expecting. But opening the box, my actual first thought was, holy cow, this lens is huge. Coming from a 50mm prime, this thing was like King Kong, but it feels extremely well built. I'm using this lens on the Sony a6000, which is an APS-C size sensor. Adding the crop factor, the Sigma 18-35 becomes roughly 28 to 56mm. While you do lose the initial ultra-wide lengths, you do gain a ton of middle focal lengths. Plus, this thing has a constant f1.8 aperture at every focal length. Did someone say bokeh? Additionally, the aperture range goes up to f16, and the minimum focus distance is 27.94 centimeters up to infinity. Basically, you can get this baby super close. All in all, this thing performs like a beast. I am using the MC11 adapter, which allows for autofocus, but manual focus is my preferred method. The focus ring is smooth, but I prefer it to be closer to the body of the camera. If the focal and focus ring were swapped, I'd be happy. A new model will run you around $800, but I picked up mine used for around $650. Although some will not need an adapter, I did, and that came in an added bonus of $250. Regardless, I absolutely love this lens. I only have two gripes. It's not a native E-mount lens, and it's huge. I tend to shoot a lot of handheld film, and this lens is simply unrealistic for my needs. I've owned this lens for about 5 months, and I've truly loved every second. Using this lens for handheld photography is fine, but for handheld film or on a gimbal, it's just too big. Even with the slight downsides, I would truly recommend this lens to everyone, as it's been my go-to lens for a very long time. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe this video if you want to see more content like this. See you next time.